What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. We're back again for another episode. You know who it is, John.
White belt slayer.
That guy.
I didn't get any white belts today. You get any?
I did.
Nice.
I did good today.
Yeah, today was
I did my duties as
Did you?
As we're supposed to do. Yeah.
Did you hear me yelling at you the whole time?
No.
I kept yelling at you. I don't. You must not have heard
Was I
me.
rolling with him? With the white
No.
belt?
I was walking around, and I was like, "They don't know me, son."
Oh, I did hear you. I did hear you saying that. Yeah.
I was like, "They don't know me, son." And Josh was like, he was like, "It's you and me." And I was like, "Okay." And I was like, "How much you weigh, Josh?" He's like, 165. Yeah. And I was like, 165. He ain't scared.
I did hear it.
Scared.
All right, let's try. I made this guy a drink. I went out last weekend to watch Ghastly, and I had some drinks, and then they made this, and I was like, "This is amazing," and so I bought some just for tonight, so you can try it out. So, cheers, my friend. God damn, that's good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of that peanut butter whiskey.
I love it.
Yeah, I know you do.
I fucking love it. Screwball is like my shit.
These are good glasses, though.
Yeah, these are from. I think
What's in this?
Cranberry juice and whiskey. That's it.
That's it?
That's
It's crazy how red it is.
Yeah, cranberry juice.
Yeah.
And whiskey's dark too, so.
Yeah. It looks like white belt blood.
It's a shot and a half. White blood. I like it.
This is the fucking white belt blood right here.
Yeah.
Drinking the fucking blood of our slain white belt enemies.
And then we froze the tears.
Mm-hmm. frozen white belt tears in here. What do you got today, John?
Oh, man. It's been a good week.
I got something. Fuck you.
Go ahead.
No, let's.
No. I mean, I was just gonna say, like, you've taken a lot of time off. This is my first week back, really, in like three weeks because of my back.
How many times did you roll this week?
I don't know how many times, but I've rolled every single time I've gone.
No, but I mean, like, how many days?
3.
Okay, that's good.
Monday, Tuesday.
Today?
Today's Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah.
Today's Friday.
Friday, fuck. No, then 4. Monday,
Okay.
Tuesday, Wednesday,
That's a
Friday.
solid week.
Yeah.
Especially come back off being injured.
Yeah. Yeah, it was tough. It's still tough, like, especially with the drills today. It was like takedowns. I almost like...
Should have just sat down.
I almost did, but then I was like, fuck it. I'm going to...
So they don't know me, son?
Yeah, they don't know me,
someone's
got to carry the boat,
Yeah,
right?
someone's got to carry
So I was
them,
like, fuck it. I'm just not going to get taken down. And I didn't.
Yeah, speaking of which, one of the homies after the takedown drill was looking at me all gassed out, and he said, "Oh, you're so gassed out already? That ain't good." That motherfucker sat down the whole time. He didn't even roll. I don't think he even got a single roll in this week. You know who the fuck you are. He did fucking take me down and fuck my shit up, though. But,
Yeah, I didn't get taken down. But,
yeah, we were talking about, like, taking time off and shit. You were hurt. I was moving.
yeah,
And like I had
rebuilding.
I was rebuilding shit. I'm moving. I'm still not done, but I had to get it in today. I was dying without it. Oh, I had a pretty good day. I got smashed a little bit. I smashed a couple people.
Yeah, my wife came back this week. She came back. What was it last week?
First of all, why did you not fucking Ezekiel her?
Was it last week?
She rolled last week because I rolled 1 or 2 days last week.
She came twice last week,
Yeah.
and then this week she's come Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Oh shit!
And then Friday, pretty
Nice,
much all
4
week.
days.
Yeah. And she wasn't gonna come today, and I was like, I think you should. And then afterwards, she's glad she went because she had a shitty week too at work, and I had a shitty week at work. And I definitely noticed the difference of rolling mentally when I have a bad week and like, and then because I have the kids, I still go and then watch. And then Nathan was rolling, so I still have to go and I get to watch, and I didn't get to join.
Yeah.
Then it just feels like crap. So being able to actually roll. It feels great mentally.
Nothing is better for your mental than rolling.
Yeah,
There's nothing
100%.
better for your mental.
You know what it is? Like, I think we talked about it maybe in the past. Is like you can't think of anything else. It doesn't matter how bad your day was. It doesn't matter what's stressing you at work. You know, any of your problems when you're rolling, you can't think about them.
Well, you're not thinking about the other shit that happens. Except for you're having a shitty day, then you get crushed by someone. You're just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Getting crushed down here.
But you're not thinking about everything else.
Yeah, you're just thinking about getting
just
crushed.
Getting nut sweat in your face and your mouth and shit like that.
Hey, I gotta apologize to him when I rolled it today. I was extra smelly today. I don't know, like I've noticed it like the last couple weeks, like since it's got real hot, I've been like a different type of smelly. I don't know what it is. Like,
Oh.
I've clapped out like 3 hats this summer.
Oh.
Like 3 hats I just had to fucking throw away.
Awesome.
And like that's crazy.
I have had to soak my gis now.
I gotta soak mine. I haven't really worn my gis a lot, so they get washed every time we use them. But sometimes just sitting there and not getting used and washed a lot, you know.
Multiple people this week have been like, "Hey, is that a new gi?" I'm like, "No, it's the same gi.
Just
I
wash
wore
them
all the time. I just wash them. Yeah, I just fucking wash them."
dirty ass gi. I know mine are getting pretty dingy.
No, they're like they thought they were new because they look white still.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, but like I think the big part of it is I've been soaking them. So like when I come and work out, I'll start the washer and then I'll let it go and then I'll lift the lid and I'll just let it sit basically the whole hour while I'm working out.
Just try in a bathtub works good too.
Yeah, well, I mean, I do have a washer for that, so.
I mean, I have a washer for that too, but if you soak them like overnight, it's way better.
Yeah, I don't soak them overnight. I just let them sit for like an hour, and then I close it.
I'm trying to clap out 2 of my gis. I got 2 gis I've had for basically since I've started. So
I
like
think
2
my
and a half
super
years.
rare gi is on.
How old
it's on
is
its
it?
last leg. They have about.
You got holes in it?
It's feeling thin.
Yeah, I got holes in my ultralights, like where the embroidery like on the arm is. I'm starting to get holes and shit, and like the sleeves are starting to fray and shit. And like no matter what I do, it's not white anymore. And like, I don't mind, but I'm trying to get some new ones. Well, do you want to talk about the first thing? Or you want to talk about the first thing?
I don't know what the first thing or the first thing is.
I guess since we're talking about gis, talk about the new IBJJF rules. IBJJF just fucking took a big old shit on everyone again. Those fucking dudes suck. Whoever's making the rules to that needs to revisit like modern jiu-jitsu.
I was talking about that's what earlier I was talking to Omar about it, and I was like, I kind of feel that IBJJF is going to get hit hard because there's all these other leagues coming up. You got Flow Grapple throwing money into it. You have the UFC throwing money into it. All the big names are going to start going over to those instead of being...
I don't think the IBJJF is threatened by those particular things, because those are, think about it, best case scenario, Flow throws 10 events a year with a total of like 60 competitors.
Yeah.
So it's not changing their bottom line. But would change their bottom line is the most elite fucking grappling association, World League. It's probably starting to come up now because World League, I think you can wear whatever color gi you want. I think you can wear a pink gi or a bright green gi if you really wanted to. And in the IBJJF, you cannot anymore. You can only wear a certain color blue, even a certain color white, and black. So if you look at their new rules, they're putting it's a certain code for the color. I can't think of a hex code or something for the color, right? So there's only 3 colors you can wear. You can't wear dark blue. You can't wear light blue. You got to wear like the indigo blue or whatever, right?
So you might the colors and black.
Basically, yeah. So like what we wear at our school, that's what you're allowed to wear. You're allowed to wear black. You can't have like the cool piping. I personally don't like it, but like the piping that goes along the side of the different color.
Has that, yeah, I like those.
You can't wear that. They're just making it so prohibitive for people to want to do it. You would think they would want to grow as a sport and say, hey, you want a camo gi? Come in here and get your ass whooped in a camo gi.
And I'm curious if, with all the way that they're limiting like patches and stuff like that, what if you want to get sponsored? You kind of get.
So that was my thought initially too, is that they're trying to
limit, like UFC did with like making you have to go
that's exactly
to
what my thought
or
was.
whatever the fuck.
Now it's Venom. Yeah. But yeah, that was exactly what my thought was. I think IBJJF is going to come out with an IBJJF gi that you have to compete in, and maybe you can put your patch on it. And I think they're going to go further to the judo style gis, where you have to have them make your shit for you, and it's going to be like whatever team, whatever country you're named. I think that's what's going to. Have you ever watched judo?
I mean, I've watched it, but I don't know the rules on
Are you familiar with Art of Jiu-Jitsu, AOJ? Mm-hmm. You ever see their patches, like those big screen printed patches? That's a judo patch. So they got that from judo. So I think they're going to do the judo style. I think eventually that's what it's going to be. I think they're setting that up. I think they're trying to stop the NASCAR stuff where there's fucking just patches you can put a patch on my fucking head. You know what I mean? They're trying to stop all that to make it look more like a professional thing. I bet they're doing this to try to get more attention from the Olympics so that they can show this is a real sport. This is a professional sport. Let's do it.
But if judo's in the Olympics.
It is. But the thing is like, the IBJJF only exists because of old fat dudes like us. If it was all professional and kids, if there was no kids and there was no masters, the IBJJF wouldn't exist because there's not enough pros out there to do it. I mean, I wasn't around in the sport in 2000 or the early 2000s, but think about it, like
the little tiny, like IBJJF was happening in like gyms.
Yeah, high school gyms.
High school gyms.
Yeah, so it's like they're just fucking, they're just doing it wrong. Like, make it more inclusive for people. You know, make it so it's easier to get to a tournament. You know, stop trying to make it so elite. Like, offer more money for the pros, first of all.
That's what I was talking about Omar with. I was like, look at, what was it, the UFC did that Fight Pass Invitational. It was a $30,000, you know, purse to win.
That was only for the Grand Prix they did.
Right, but Omar was mentioning, he's like, yes. He's all, however, he's like, when he was mentioning it, he did another, like a similar version of that in Brazil once. And so he missed his championship fight.
Yeah.
But everyone else was like, he was like, oh, are you guys coming to this? And they're like, no, you're not competing. So now we're gonna go do that because we know we can win now. Like, there's a chance for us to win. So while he did that, they went there, and he's like, that's what's gonna happen is if when the pros go or a higher level person goes, instead of going to Worlds or, you know, to win Worlds, they're gonna go get paid, and someone else will be like, oh, I'm not gonna go over there. I'm gonna come here because now I have a chance to win.
Well, look at Mika Gavao. I mean, he's not slowed down. He's been out doing like BJJ stars. He did a couple other things.
Yeah, there's a lot of options out there. Exactly, that pay.
That pay, and then it's man, it makes me so frustrated. It's like, I'm new to the sport. I want the sport to grow. I'd like it to get bigger. And the IBJJF being fucking basically a bunch of Nazis saying, this is the way we got to fucking do it. This is how you're going to do this and that. And it's like, why have these rules? This is a grappling sport.
Yeah.
Like, why have these rules? We're not professionals. Like, maybe make it so the black belts can only, I mean, they do. I don't know if you know that. The black belts only wear certain color gis. Yeah. They already had those rules for the black belt league. And when you go to compete, like if you're in the finals of a major, you can only wear white and blue, and you have to bring both. And I think there's a coin flip to see who gets to wear white and who gets to wear blue. I don't know if you ever noticed that. There's only white and blue in the black belt league.
I didn't notice that.
I don't know. The IBJJF is just, I think they're doing it wrong. The ability, and then we were talking about money. It's like, I listened to the Craig Jones podcast again this week, El Segundo, and he hinted at it again. He made at least $100,000 for that fight. So big names like him,
which fight?
When he fought Felipe Pena.
We're in
Fight Pass.
The Fight Pass Invitational?
Yeah, the one that Nicky Rod won. You know how? So there was a Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Nicky Rod won it, and then Craig Jones had like a super fight. With Felipe Pena.
Yeah.
And he got more than $100,000 for that, or at least $100,000 for that fight.
You think in sponsorships or was
from UFC?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
More than the grand prize purse, huh?
Yeah, the Grand Prix were none of the big names. Not compared. I mean, love him or hate him, whatever. Compare him to Gordon Ryan. The next biggest person in jiu-jitsu is Craig Jones.
Yeah.
So it's Gordon Ryan, Craig Jones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So those are the two biggest guys in jiu-jitsu. Marigali's is starting to creep up there. But, I mean, Marigali, he's not getting paid that money yet. He's still out there, you know, struggle busting it. You know?
He just that's where he's doing the talking.
He's trying to be Gordon Ryan, which I can't hate on. He's corny.
Well,
as fuck,
if you look at all the people that make the most money, like Conor McGregor, Nick Diaz, these guys have big mouths. They talk.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they all back it up. So
yeah.
But it's like the showmanship side of things of bringing entertainment.
For sure.
Like, oh, what did he say now?
You know, Uncle Chael's the first one. Yeah.
A great example. Chael's son is what did he say now? What is he talking shit about now? So I think
Chael's still talking shit.
He's still talking. His podcast is pretty good too.
Yeah, me and Chael, we have something very similar in common. You know what that is?
Oh yeah.
We're both undefeated.
Yeah. Undefeated, huh? All right. Yep.
Unless you got video proof and a fingerprint and a blood sample from that day, didn't happen. Didn't happen, dude. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Like, you know, one of the dudes in the gym mentioned, he's like, hey, if they're going to be that prohibitive, I just won't do it anymore. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's like, yeah, do they care about our $150? Probably not. But if you got 20,000 dudes who stop competing,
the same shit,
then it starts to make a difference. Because, you know, I
I agree with you though. Jiu-Jitsu World League is coming up, man. They're making some good venues.
Where's the one coming up? This one? Couple weeks.
Anaheim again. So I think it's
Fullerton.
No, I think it's Anaheim. So it's.
I never went to one.
Is it Anaheim or is it Fullerton?
Fullerton, yeah, it's at Cal State Fullerton. That's a pretty good
venue.
I
don't know if that's where it's at this time, but no, when they did it inside last time there, and it was pretty good.
That was a good venue, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I watched you at that one.
Maybe.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I didn't fight at that one.
Yeah. But their venues are coming up. You know.
Yeah.
They don't harp on fucking gi colors. They're not super strict with the fitment where they measure everything.
Yeah.
You know.
Which I personally like, trying to squeeze into a little ass gi. Get me an A3 when I wear an A4.
Yeah, I mean, they check, but they're not like as stringent as IBJJF.
You know, he almost flagged me for my fingernails. My fingernails were pretty short that day. He looked at them
Really?
twice. He was like, and I was like, how fucking short do you want them to be? Like,
fucking cut the tips of your fingers off.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I don't know. But yeah, I think World League is definitely coming up. I think in the next couple of years it's going to be something. And it seems like World League is just funner.
The atmosphere.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they have all the food. Well, the last one they didn't have the food, did they?
Where do they have food at?
UCLA. They did, but
no. But where? I can't think of one that had food.
IBJJF. What do they have? They don't have like all the same.
IBJJF always has the acai.
They didn't this time.
Where have I been? I've done IBJJFs.
They didn't this time. Remember,
Actually, I've only done Vegas and Arizona, and there's about food at both of them.
But they didn't have like World League has the acai.
Who didn't have vendors?
IBJJF.
Where?
They had
that was
thing.
because I was at that college, and the college probably had like a thing where you can't have outside vendors here.
Yeah.
That was the same reason at that World League there was no acai either.
There was no, but they had a lot of vendors. They had a lot of food there though.
From the snack bar?
Yeah, they had a bunch of snack bars.
And then outside at that one in Fullerton, the one where they did it inside, they had a bunch of food out there too. Yeah. It wasn't great. They had acai there too.
They did have the acai.
Yeah, they had the. I think.
They have an app.
Acai Republic.
Yeah. Whatever they have an app. I saw the line. I was like, let me see if I order it on the app faster.
It is faster. Yeah. Fuck yeah!
We'll see. I mean, we'll see how it goes. I agree. I feel like IBJJF isn't listening to their competitors and what they want, and they're going like I think you're right. Maybe they're trying to make, and maybe it's the right play. Maybe it's not.
Maybe for the long run of jiu-jitsu. I mean, these guys know so much more about the sport than we do.
Exactly.
But it's still like I was reading the rules again before we started. If I forgot where I was going, but colors and like. The way you can put your gi, basically like everything about your gi, there's a rule about it. It's not like just
you're talking about belts too, right?
No, belt. You can't wear your belt anymore because you can't. You can only have. It says embroidered, but I would guess it would flag the screen print too. But you can only have the tails embroidered. So like my belts or like the belts that say people's names on them. So you can have that, but you can't have anything that wraps around. So yours it says black armor or whatever. You can't have that. But I thought of what I was thinking of right when you said that, and I forgot again. Something about the patches. I don't know. Oh, yeah, so now you actually have to say what it's made out of in it.
What do you mean?
So, so the standard gi is cotton. It's 100% cotton. It's some sort of pearl weave and shit like that. Or there's a couple different weaves that are allowable, pearl weave
GSM,
being the main one.
Yeah.
So you have to put the GSM on it, and you have to put what it's made out of. So, like, I don't wear...
Like on the tag?
In the tag.
Are they going to check that now?
They're probably going to check it. So... I don't wear cotton gis.
Well, I mean, you wear
I wear the ultralights. That's my favorite gi, and they're not cotton. They're some sort of polyester and cotton. And then the maximum you're allowed to have is only 10% other. So it's got to be
almost all cotton.
It's got to be 90% cotton, 10% other.
So ripstop are pretty much going to go away.
Well, you can only have ripstop, and you can only have one other type now. So I think there are other types, but you can only have ripstop. And then, like, this is a funny one. Like, I saw this happen at IBJJF. Some kid had I don't know if he was a kid. Some dude had a fucking black gi on, but the crotch was red, and like you can't wear that. So he had to run around and find someone. He got someone's gi, and he came back as he was getting
two-color.
You can't. Have you never been able to do that? I think, but now they've really outlined. It's like so. If your pants are white, they got to be all white.
Yeah, because a lot of the new gis that I've seen, they're like blue, and they'll have like a gray mesh in the crotch for airflow. Yeah. So now they have to be the same color.
Yeah, exactly. And then like, I think they're actually for grip. So like this, the mesh ones. Like Miso was wearing a mesh one today. You can't wear those anymore. Those
the mesh I thought is more for airflow.
It is, but so
when your balls get hot.
When your balls is hot. Misa's got a mesh one. Like the ones that I had made, it was gi material in the crotch, and it gave you more grip. They're pretty cool. So it's like the pearl weave. It's in the crotch gusset. So it doesn't. I think the idea is so that it grips more there. So if you're hitting an arm bar, you're hitting something where you're trapping the arm. It's you got more friction there.
Yeah.
But yeah, fuck the IBJJF. They're not listening.
And it also hampers on innovation on gis. Because gis are always the same. And lately, you see gis becoming more and more innovative. Like great example is a mesh in the crotch area, or mesh in the armpit area. Origin. Yeah. Like, there's innovation happening in gis, and that's going to hamper that, I think.
I don't think there's an origin gi you can wear now.
Even showy roll either.
Well, showy rolls always... Yeah, you can wear them still.
you're not gonna be able to your patch on there on your back.
That's interesting you say that because as you're saying that, I'm thinking about it. Because show your roll a lot of times is an offset patch.
It's offset.
Like the one
It's always
you have.
offset.
Is it always?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're doing that offset patch. Yeah, you can't wear that.
And then if they put their patch in the middle, that leaves no room for your patch. So if you want to wear your gym patch.
I agree with that. The patches, especially like your gym patch. You know, now they're outlining what kind of patch it has to be. So like when you have the show your roll gis where you're doing like double patch, it makes it hard to get that grip. So I think it's an advantage to have that gi because it's harder to grip the patch than it is the gi itself.
The material.
Because the gi I can kind of crunch up, but the patch you can't crunch. You know what I mean?
You can crunch it.
Only if they've been worn out. If they're new,
Right,
they're
if they're
stiff.
new,
You can't grab on them. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah.
Maybe. I wonder, is there any rule regulations regarding the length of
The length is really blown out now.
Not necessarily the length of the gi, but the the grip, the collar, or whatever you call
the
it.
embroidery that's on the inside.
The
that little
stitching. The stitching.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of rules around that now. So on the legs, the arms, even on the inside. One of my favorite gis that came out, I actually tried to buy one. AOJ came out with the gi last summer, and it was all white, and it just has a little AOJ tag on the collar. You can't wear that because of a little fucking tag. It's literally a little like 1/4 inch by 3/4 inch tag sticking out of the collar, and you can't wear it. Like they're just
going out.
I don't see the reason. It's like, why are you trying? I do see the reason. They're trying to make it look more professional, just like the UFC did.
Yeah. Well, the UFC didn't do it to make it more
Yes,
professional.
they did.
They wanted money.
Well, no. Yes.
You can't tell me they weren't getting paid by Reebok and paid by.
They were, but not
all these companies.
They got paid by it, but the two main reasons, one was the money. The other reason was to make it look like a more professional sport. And if you do look back, like I find the old UFCs hard to watch because the logos distract me. And the new ones, they look like they're in the NBA. You know what I mean?
It's uniform.
Yeah, but I think the wackest part about that is like, okay, everyone's wearing shorts, right? If you're a dude, you're wearing some sort of shorts, and that's it. Let them wear whatever the fuck they want to the cage. But you can't. You got to wear the whole stupid-ass fight kit.
Yeah, you have to wear the whole kit.
Yeah, but you should be able to wear whatever you want till you get in the cage.
Oh,
so because they show
the
you
whole
on
thing
camera.
Is filmed though, so that's probably why.
That is why they want you to look professional from the beginning to the end. You know, and it's. I don't know. Fuck the IBJJF. Fuck uniform rules.
He's still salty because he can't compete yet.
I am still salty. I can compete in about 4 or 6 more months, which I'll still do them because I only wear white gis anyway, and I like the plainest gi you can get.
If I get promoted at the end of this year, I won't be able to compete until next April, I think.
Yeah, you'll be in the same position I was in. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who cares?
I'll be. I don't know.
You're about to be a World League motherfucker.
Maybe I'll be close to 2 years. I don't know. I don't really pay attention.
Yeah, you got promoted to blue at the same time Brandon did. So it's like around April or March.
Is it? That'll be 2 years.
The same day as my wife.
Yeah.
Low ass belt.
That's when the cool kids got promoted.
Yeah, I don't think you'll make it through the end of the year as a blue belt. So.
I don't either. Yeah.
The other thing you wanted to talk about, because I'm kind of done. Fucking, I've ranted all I can rant about that shit. You brought this one up. It's like, what was it about? Coming back from not training.
Coming back. It's hard, man. I will say I've noticed a difference. So when I've taken breaks off here and there, very rarely, but like a week or 2 off of jiu-jitsu, and then you come back, it's extremely noticeable in your cardio. Your cardio's screwed, right? So I came back and, you know, I think my technique has carried through on some of the rolls where I can rely on technique a little bit, but I still gas out. Like I'm still like, man, I'm struggling, out of breath. At the end of the roll, I'm like completely gassed out. And I don't know if it's the heat. If you guys are watching this and you're not from California, you're not here, obviously you know there's a heat wave going on.
It was 101 when I got into the gym today.
Yeah, it's been incredibly hot. Yeah. And like that's added to it where like.
And we don't have AC.
Yeah, we don't have AC in our gym. I felt like I wanted to vomit a few times. I'm like, holy crap.
I never got that far.
I've never been like that. Past few times, I'm like...
2 weeks ago when I went out of town and I came back for a couple of days, I felt like that. That's because I was eating like pounds of candy a week.
Yeah. I just think it was a combination of not rolling and then coming back and rolling, and then the heat. Like, you just... I felt bad because I sweat in my own ear. I was rolling, was it Wednesday? I was rolling.
Did you like whip it into your ear?
What's his name from Beaumont was here?
Oh, Isaac? I missed that.
I want
the smoke, Isaac.
I was with Isaac, and we were doing positional sparring. It wasn't really sparring; it was just like stalling or whatever.
Yep.
But I was in this weird position, and all of a sudden I felt my ear like sweat, and it went
rolled in.
right into my ear, and then it just, you know how it just goes quiet. It was like quiet. I was like, ah! I was like, that's fucking gross.
See that
in my own ear.
That's the difference between you and me. You're not from the heat.
No, I'm not.
So you're trying to adapt to it. I was born in it, homie. I was born in the heat. I've never lived anywhere that was cool.
Weird. It's weird for me now. It's weird for me now because when I go to San Diego, it's humid. For me. When I wasn't used, I was used to. It's not crazy humid there. Like it's not like Midwest humid in San Diego, but the humidity
is weird because it's on the ocean.
Yeah, but there's still humid. It's a cool humidity, right? I guess. I don't know. It's not crazy humid.
That makes sense.
So I was used to it.
And there's ocean breeze and shit.
But now I've gone back a couple times the past few weeks, and I'm like, holy shit, it's fucking humid as crap.
I don't fuck with the humidity, dude.
It's crazy. And then out here, yeah, it can be 100-some degrees, but it's dry.
Yeah.
So you don't feel like you have someone putting their hand over your face the entire time. You can't you can't escape humidity. You can't hide under a tree and catch a cool breeze and cool down. Because no matter where you are, you're just fucking sweating. Where at least you know here, you find a tree. Sometimes you'll catch a breeze, and you're like, "Oh, that feels nice."
Yeah, I had 2 weeks in a row of crazy humidity in Florida and Texas. And when I was driving back from Texas, I stopped at a rest stop in outside of Tucson, and I texted my dude, and I was like, dude, it feels so good to be back in 108 with no humidity. And I was outside, I was just like,
soaking it
bring
up.
me the heat.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. It's such a
the humidity
weird
is
thing.
a killer, man.
But I mean, like I think we were talking about in the beginning too. Is like coming back, like, you know, I was still going to class because I was watching Nathan roll and my daughter roll, whatever, and so I was still there watching Noah roll, and so it sucks for me to sit and watch and not like I wanted to go out there. So like we went to on our boat trip a couple weeks, 2 weeks ago, a week and a half.
Which I was not invited to.
Anyways, so we went on our boat trip. They went to roll that morning. And I was almost ready to pack my gi and take it, but I knew like if I take it, I'm rolling. I know I'm gonna go roll, like, cause you can't not watch.
Get the FOMO.
Yeah, and so I was there, and I didn't bring it, and I'm fucking glad I didn't, cause it was crazy hot that day, and it was humid as shit in there, and I was like, that's nuts. But that like watching the kids roll and stuff like that, I was just like, it sucked watching them, and then now that I'm back, I'm like, God, it's so bad, and even now like. I'm not really trying to do any takedowns or, like, I don't even pull guard because I feel like if I pull guard, if, like, they come with me too fast or if I pull too hard, I'm going to hit my back. So I just, kind of, like, sit and put my feet up quickly. But I've been playing a lot of, like, half guard recently, which has been pretty cool. And like, getting a lot of sweeps from half guard and getting out of half guard. And I think that... It sucks.
So you're trying to emulate me? You're trying to be me?
Well, I'm just saying, it sucks when you have an injury, but the cool thing is you learn to adapt to that injury.
Sure. And
you learn, like, a different game a bit, right?
Yeah.
And it helps. I think overall it helps your game if you work through the injury. But then, you know, we train through fucking injuries. Like, should I be training? Probably not. I should probably be taking more time off, but
what you need to do is stop lifting like a fucking idiot. Go back to light.
Fuck no.
So all the things he said about coming back, all those make sense for him because he's bitch made. So for me,
I put in work every day. I'm carrying those boats.
For me, the only thing that's rough coming back is the cardio for sure. Like, you know, I have an similar thought. Like, when I don't do jiu-jitsu every single day, I'm still thinking about it all day, every day.
All day.
I'm just thinking about it, right? And I feel like when I do roll after taking like 3-4 days off or a week off or whatever, my game is sharper. I don't know what it is. I might be getting smashed or whatever, but I'm thinking more clearly about what I'm doing. Like today, like I got, you know, like I said, I had some wins, I had some losses, and I was thinking of some shit. I was like, I never thought about that before while I was rolling.
Yeah, I have noticed that as well. Is you'll work something you were trying to work on before, and you were struggling. You go, you take a break, you come back, and all of a sudden, like you're hitting it, and you're like you're thinking of it differently. However, we were driving down to San Diego for the Gas League concert, and I put on a Joe Rogan podcast, and he had this sleep scientist.
Was it the one where it was purple belts or basically black belts?
He had some sleep scientists on there.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
And the sleep scientist was actually talking about how important sleep is and in processing data that you learn if you learn something. So he was like, you can practice something over and over and over and over and over and over again through a day, and you'll struggle with it. You go to sleep. If you get good sleep, you wake up, and all of a sudden you're like, you try it again the next day, and you're like, oh, I'm better at this now.
Yeah.
And it's your brain takes time and processes all that data. And it may be for jiu-jitsu that has taken that break. It allows your brain to like, boom, digest that data and that information and all those movements that you were working. So when you come back, you kind of hit those things.
Yeah.
Because I know I've been working I was working on a lot of things, and a big one for me is that north-south choke.
Just keep working that shit, dog.
That north-south choke, the one where it's not the paper cutter.
Yeah.
There was like, I was
Someone tried to get that with me today.
Dude, I've been trying to hit that for like a month straight before. I was trying to find something outside of paper. Everyone's at our gym was learning how to defend a paper cutter.
It's not mine.
So
I caught it a couple times a day.
I've been working on this. I've been working on this other choke. I don't even know the fucking name of it, but whatever. It's
like a lat choke almost.
Because it's kind of.
Just go to Mother's Milk from there. And
anyways,
shove their titties in the face.
If I get to it, what's funny is it's a slow tap. Like people don't tap instantly. It's like a very slow, because you first stabilize there.
Yeah.
I catch them. I stabilize them.
It's like you're cooking them.
They can't fight me.
Yeah.
I will let them fight a little bit, and then slowly I start adjusting little by little until they finally tap. And every time they're like, it's either here's the excuse. It's either I tap because I knew I wasn't going to get out of it, or
I hate myself when I say that.
Or it's like I didn't at first. You didn't have it, and then you kept adjusting, and then you finally got it. And that, whatever. I'll take both of them. I don't give a fuck. You can say whatever you want. I'll take the tap. But I've been working on it, and lately, if I get to it, it's usually like I'm at like a 90% success rate with that particular move. If I get to north-south and I catch that choke, it's game over. You know what I'm talking about today? I was rolling with one of the white belts, and I caught him, and after he got up, and he goes, "You got that on me last time, didn't you?" I was like, I did, because I've been working on it.
I don't know who I got on what, because I just be subbing so many motherfuckers.
That's just what I just been working on that move, and that's the thing I get. And I think that's the cool thing about jiu-jitsu is you can, in general, jiu-jitsu is like, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a lot of IT people and like people that do jiu-jitsu or people that are
nerd assassins.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. Because of all the technicality of it.
Yeah. That's why I think your encyclopedia is better than mine.
And I get stuck in this I want to get this. All right.
I know one move. Smash.
Smeesh.
That's all I know.
It doesn't matter. You smeeshed today.
That's why when I was rolling out of town and I threw up that triangle on that professor, I was like, what the fuck? It's like, where did that shit come from? Yeah. I don't think I'll ever be able to hit a triangle unless you're a little kid.
A little smaller, yeah. Well, if you lose weight, you will be. Guaranteed.
I don't have the legs for it, dude.
I don't either, but I've hit it on people.
You're not that much scared. How much you weigh today, motherfucker?
I was 211 this morning.
You see that? So we started 12 weeks ago?
Yeah. In competition
188.
prep. In competition prep.
188.
Competition prep.
I can't do math.
Competition prep.
I think you're about 20 pounds heavier.
Competition prep.
No, more than 20. You're 22 pounds heavier.
Competition prep.
Damn, those are some luscious ass titties.
You know what it is? It's all the gains. It's all
the gains?
It's all the gains, yeah.
Motherfucker, you are jacked. I rolled up and I was peeking through your window before I knocked. I saw you sitting there no shirt and shit.
Yeah.
I can't believe you just walk around your house no shirt.
I've always done that though.
Even that big ass titties?
Even big ass titties.
Hey, if you want to see some luscious fucking titties,
come sneak in my window.
Come
to your house.
Yeah. Oh no, come to Vegas.
Oh yeah, they'll be tits out. Yeah.
I'll be titties out.
I've been tanning, bro. In my backyard, I go for a little swim, take 10 minutes, 10-minute tan, no sunblock, because you don't want to burn.
Hey, you know how I know you're gay?
This guy. You know what? I don't even want to give him the time or day of understanding what it's like. Yeah, but I still burn.
You are Mexican, John.
I still burn.
But you tan. Oh,
I do tan. I have to. So here's the thing. I have to get a tan before I don't burn. Because
that makes sense.
Winter, I'm pale as fuck.
I like to be pale.
And then once summer comes and I start tanning, then I stop. I have to get the first initial tan, and then I get darker.
When we went to that lake thing we all went to.
Yeah.
I don't do the fucking sun. I don't. I
was chilling. I stayed under that.
Dude, the back of my arms got sunburned because I was all fucking suntan lotioned up or sunblock.
Except for back there.
I didn't put them on the back of my. Anyway, I was sitting there and I was looking at fucking Alberto. That motherfucker was just standing in the fucking sun, and I was looking at him. I was like, man, that motherfucker is just in the sun.
I bet he didn't even have sunblock on.
No, he didn't. I asked him. I said, how you just standing in the sun? He was like, what do you mean? I was like, what do you mean what I mean? You're in the sun. Like,
that's a scary place for a white person.
Yeah, shit. I got fucked
Yeah,
up.
no, I have the tan first, and then I can little bit by little, like I can get my body.
Not me. Look at this shit. If you can see that, it made the thing change its color.
I'm pretty white too. I mean, I'm pretty white.
Yeah, you're pretty white.
Yeah, little by little, getting darker though.
What are we talking
I'm
about?
ready for Vegas. I'm gonna have a fucking blast in Vegas.
I'm fucking ready for Vegas too.
I need it. I'm tired. I'm
Hey,
working.
you can get a room for $200 for Saturday night.
Are you seeing Saturday night too?
Yeah,
Where?
Virgin.
I don't want to spend another $200. Why? Why?
You spent $600 to go fishing. You can't spend $200 hang out with your real friends?
I'm gonna be there.
You're going home Saturday. We're getting the date. We're trying to get a date. We're trying to plan.
I know the day
The
back.
cabana
I'm in for whatever you guys want to do with that.
Saturday.
Shit. God damn it. Well, this probably already booked for Saturday.
No, fucking Bobby sent me thing. We were talking about it on Monday. I was like, hey, come to Vegas. And he's like,
Oh no, I talked to him and then I was
he
like, you
sent
have
me
to
the
call.
room prices.
I was like, you have to call.
He went on Expedia. They had the prices. It was like $225 for fucking Saturday.
These motherfuckers. I was wanting to come back on.
Why? Monday's still a vacation.
Sunday. Monday is a vacation. I'll talk to the girl. We'll see. You
Stop
know what?
being
I'm
a
gonna
hoe.
grab a beer. I like
Ron?
that drink though, but
Those are pretty. I'm just not a fan of that peanut butter whiskey.
I really like. I got the other one, the dough ball.
It's the same shit.
It's different. It's cookies and cream or cookie dough.
How about drink whiskey?
Whiskey? It is fucking whiskey.
Without sugar, with extra flavor in it.
Don't talk to me
Let's
about
get you- let's-
something without sugar.
Let's get you. Oh hell yeah! Let's talk about this real quick. If you could drink one drink for the rest of your life, you can still drink water, but besides that, what would it be if there's no consequences?
Probably beer.
Pick a beer.
Well, that's tough because I love IPAs, but at the same time, sometimes you just want to
Put it in the comments. What's the one thing you would drink for the rest of your life?
It would probably have to be like a
Hefeweizen?
Hefeweizen, like a Blue Moon, possibly an 805. Because both of these are chill beers.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to get fucked up,
You can have a real. You can go from 0 to 100 on fucking 805s.
100%.
Hefeweizens, I don't think you can get there.
I think you can get there. You
Can
just
you?
need enough of them.
Ooh, I had a night in fucking Phoenix on
just
fucking,
need a lot of 'em.
on 805s.
You just need a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, 805s will get you.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, ooh, that's tough. Yeah, it'd probably be like 805.
For me, there's no doubt in my mind. One drink. If I could drink it for the rest of my, including water, I can still drink water. Motherfucking Mountain Diesel. This is all I would drink. If I wasn't afraid of dying from drinking this shit,
Diabetes, losing your teeth.
this is
There's
the
those,
elixir of the gods.
There's that those towns in Virginia.
Mountain Dew
Mountain
mouth?
Dew mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo-wee!
It's pretty delicious.
Mountain Dew.
That's why I don't drink it. It's too much sugar. This guy's talking. See, this is what I'm talking about. He's over here talking about, oh, your whiskey with sugar. That's literally just cups of sugar.
Yeah, but that's what I'm drinking. I'm not trying to disguise it as something else. Let's get you on tequila like a man.
No, thank you.
It's good.
I've had bad experiences with tequila.
You're
so
probably
I'm
drinking like
talking
Jose Cuervo. I mean, even that. Dude,
Yeah,
if you're trying to have a good time.
I drink a lot of tequila.
Yeah, if you're trying to have a good time, Jose Cuervo.
Every time and a lot of, obviously not every time, but a lot of times when I've had tequila, the night it goes crazy. It's crazy night.
For me, it's gin.
There's like that video. You see that meme with
That was
that
my
girl?
bedtime reminder.
That girl drinking. She was like, I thought that was water. It was vodka. She was like,
Oh, I have
oh no,
seen that.
I think
Yeah,
she
yeah.
said, maybe she said tequila.
Yeah, I've seen that. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. That's tough.
For me, Mountain Dew, fucking hands down. It's the elixir of the gods. When you get a good, like, in the Mountain Dew in the bottle, 2 liter, 20 ounce, whatever, is the best. Excuse me. I had a pizza before I fucking came in here. Fucking thanks, Martha. Mountain Dew in the bottle, that's God tier.
Did you say thanks, Martha?
When I was leaving, she's like, pizza and beer. It's Friday. I try to always eat pizza on Fridays. No matter where I'm at, what I'm doing, gotta get me a pizza on a Friday.
God damn, bro.
Ultra, homie.
What happened to putting in the work?
I've been putting in the work. Dude, this week.
Have you been lifting, not working?
You know how many boxes I lifted this
That
week?
doesn't count.
That counts.
That does not count.
Why does it not count?
Doesn't count.
Why?
Because it's just life. You're doing life.
Yeah.
You have to work.
In 100, what were you
Work.
doing in life this weekend?
Working out.
What about your life?
What about it?
So for the 1 hour a day, you were working out.
Well, more than 1 hour because I work out in the morning.
And you work out all slow and
do my shit.
How many? If you took, fuck it, Mountain Dew, fucking greatest drink in the world. I think I'm down still. I think I'm down lower. I gotta weigh myself. This week,
You can owe Bobby money.
I think he never bet me. That fool's a bitch. I said it.
He gonna fuck you up.
I think I felt nut sweat go to my ankle this week.
100%. That's happened. It's been fucking.
It's been, and I've been driving around in my truck, not my normal truck, my work truck, the one I.
know what's
no air conditioner.
Fuck, that sucks. Dude, I dropped out of college because my car didn't have air conditioning.
And you live in San Diego, so you're out there.
No, I lived in East County, and in East County, it's like out here, it's like 100-some degrees. But at the time, I had an '89 Ford Pro, and it had no, it had no AC.
Hatchback?
Yeah, it had no AC, and so the beginning of the year, you go to college, there's no fucking parking. So I would drive, and I would be like, fuck this, and I would go home because I'd be fucking dying trying to find parking. And then by the time I would find parking, I go to class, I just fucking like a sweaty ass pig, dude. And then I just like, you know what?
Packing it in. Ain't for me.
Not for me.
Yeah.
And then so I just quit for a long time before I went back.
The truck that I mean, I can tow shit with all my trucks, but I have like a truck for towing.
Yeah. That's the one, no AC?
Yeah, the AC
is it broken?
No, it's just, it needs to be charged. It's an old truck. It's a 2000.
So fucking charge it.
It's been, fuck, dude, I'm so busy.
You
I don't have time to
literally
charge
can
it.
go to fucking AutoZone, grab the little thing,
so
plug it in.
busy, I don't have the time to do it.
I call bullshit. No one is that busy. You can fucking find time.
When I have time, AutoZone's not open.
happen.
I need to order some from Amazon. So
that's what I do.
So it's just there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's cheaper.
And then fucking the AC at my old house wasn't working. But I didn't want to fix it because I'm moving. I moved. And then I get to my new house and the fucking AC's not working.
Oh my god!
I fixed
got an AC guy.
I think I fixed it today.
Oh, I got a good AC guy.
I got a pretty good one too.
But you don't overcharge. He's like
the thing is like at the new spot. There's we're not living in the house yet. We're living in the other house, and there's only split units. So most AC guys won't work on those.
I mean, I'll give you his number.
I'll hit him up. I got a guy too, but I'll hit him up. But I read the manual today, and I think I fixed it. So we're good on that.
There was something we were going to work on, and I was like, I'm just going to call Anthony.
Yeah, for man shit. Like I said last week, his wife wants to know what kind of man shit can I do for her.
My pool is leaking.
You think so?
No, 100%. Not the pool, the pump.
Oh, okay, that's easy to fix.
Yeah, and I was like, I looked at it, it's been leaking, and I was like, I can call. Or I was like, I'm just going to call fucking Anthony and be like, hey, let's fix this thing, and fucking figure it out.
It's pretty easy, yeah.
And Jonah fixed his too.
Yeah, so I mean, I gotta fix the pump in my pool too.
I don't know if it's the I haven't looked. I saw some leaking in some places, and I was like, I thought maybe it's just like some of the fittings, and I was like, that'll be fucking easy. Yeah. But if it's the big piece, that's gonna get expensive.
I had to replace one of the motors on my pump. The main.
It cost me $2,000 to replace my motor.
Yeah, you know how much it cost me? $600 because the motor's expensive.
Yeah.
If you live not in California, you can get the motor for $200.
Yeah, because you have to buy the multi-speed now. Yeah, the one I got was I got it right before that law happened, and it was their last one that they had. Shit. So it's like the normal drive. Now you have variable. Now you have to have variable drive.
I'm not even gonna hook up the second speed.
No. Now you have to have variable drive. So
the motor has to be variable drive. But you don't have to hook it up.
Oh, so you just connect the one speed?
Yeah, because there's multiple wires for that. Anyway, so at least preface this by, this is my fucking dog right here. If you try to fight this motherfucker, we both fighting, right?
Yeah,
that's how it is. We were texting the other day, and you told me the most fuck shit I've ever heard in my whole life, and I almost confronted you on text, but I wanted to save it for the fucking camera.
I don't remember.
Okay, so you were telling me you were rolling with somebody, and you're like, I only got subbed once.
Yes.
That's because he wasn't trying.
No, he was trying.
Not because your game got better. That's because he was trying less.
Maybe.
100%.
Maybe.
1 bajillion%.
I don't know.
There is not a single doubt in my mind
you think?
that you did not get much better.
Well, let me just say this. I was never. It was defending the entire time, and even afterwards.
That don't matter.
And even afterwards, he was going for chokes.
Okay, hold on.
And he was like, "Fuck, I couldn't choke you."
Arguably, the color of my belt would say I'm better than you. True or not, that's the truth, right?
You've already admitted that I know more than you.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean when's the last time you've beaten?
When's the last time you beat me?
More recent than you beat me?
No.
Yes.
I know I've tapped. I'm sure I have it on video.
No. I guarantee I've tapped you since you tapped me. Anyway, you have not gotten you have not gotten that much better in that amount of time.
I think I have.
I do believe you've gotten better.
I've trained a lot more than you.
Recently?
Yeah, for the past like 3 months.
Pull those fucking mats down. Turn the camera on. We'll see what's up right now. Fucking no-gi.
No, get the fuck out of here.
I'm not even wearing underwear right now. Straight dick out, dog.
I mean, it's hot.
It is hot. I didn't have any underwear in my house.
Sense. I didn't need to know that, but that's fucking whatever.
I'm saying no gi. No fucking dicks out, dog. Anyway, I do believe you have gotten better, but you have not gotten that much better. Do you know how I know? The last time I rolled with him, we rolled full-on comp roll. One of the hardest I've ever rolled, ever. Even in comp, ever. I think he subbed me like 9 times in 5 minutes. And we were rolling hard. Like, he arm dragged me and I face planted on the ground. That's how hard he arm dragged me.
I've tried to learn some of the things that he does, and that was one of the things.
Arm drag from the butterfly?
Oh my fucking God. It's annoying as fuck.
If you understand what we're talking about, you know who we're talking about.
Yeah, it's so fucking crazy.
But there is no way.
You know what I did? I 100% prevented.
Let me hear this shit.
Butterfly sweep.
Oh yeah, I mean that's not a big deal.
You know what? But you know what?
What'd you get caught in after though?
You know, he took my back.
Yeah. Anyway. So what? I prevented a sweep where I would have been on my back, which is not a bad position. I let him take my back afterwards.
No. That time he pulled me in the guard, and then the bell rang. But what was that guy that was there from France?
Big black dude.
Yeah, he was showing that butterfly defense.
Oh, okay.
And that's all I straight up used. I couldn't use the sweep from there because I couldn't fucking remember it. But I do remember the defense that he showed.
This is much harder than it sounds. But if you don't let your center of balance go forward in the butterfly sweep, they cannot sweep you.
Well, remember, he is like you put your head underneath and you put your ear to their chest.
I still get swept from that like that.
Yeah, so that worked for me.
Okay.
And he couldn't sweep me. And then he pulled me in the guard. But I was happy he didn't sweep me to that one. I was like, fuck.
He also knows you are hurt.
I don't think he cares.
He cares.
Maybe. I don't know. You know what? I don't fucking care.
I had to rain on your parade. I'm sorry.
I don't fucking care.
If I rolled with him and he didn't tap me, I would get up like Leangelo and just be like, ah! But it's never going to fucking happen. I don't care how good I get. I will never catch him.
You know,
maybe if I'm
did you talk to Alberto today?
I did a little bit.
Yeah. So, shout out to Alberto. I thought that was pretty cool. I was thinking,
Albert earlier. I always fucking say Alberto.
Yeah, Albert. He's moving to Vegas.
No, Alberto's moving to Vegas.
Alberto. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I was talking about Albert earlier.
Oh, I was talking about Alberto.
Yeah,
Fuck!
Yeah. See, that's where I'm fucking. My bad, dog.
He's
I got a shirt for
Omar's
you.
first black belt, and he left to go to UFC gym. He's been doing that for, what, a year and a half or whatever?
I think about a year, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So now he's moving to Vegas, and I thought that was fucking cool to see someone follow their dreams and follow like their passion and see where it takes them. And there's a lot of fucking high-level gyms in Vegas right now.
There's three really good ones.
And there's a lot of open mats. I was watching a post on Reddit.
Oh, he's not going for jiu-jitsu though. He's going for fighting.
Yeah, I know.
There's two real fighting gyms in Vegas. There's Extreme Couture and then there's Syndicate.
Plus you have UFC's.
Yeah, but you got to get invited there.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it's invite only.
His next fight is going to be on Fight Pass, right?
I think his last fight or 2 fights ago was.
Yeah, but I think he has.
I don't think he has another fight lined up.
I think he does. I think he mentioned.
Unfortunately, our homie got knocked out in his last fight.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but.
No, don't try to change your subject, motherfucker.
I think it's cool he's going.
Oh yeah, I do too.
That's fucking dope. Like that's badass to like. Kind of follow like that's a big move for him.
No,
like he's young.
Yeah, he's 30.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe he's not so young.
He not so young. He looks young. But let's go back.
What are we going back to?
I roll with white belts a lot, and sometimes I'm just like, I don't want to wrangle this motherfucker, and I let him get positions. I don't let him sub me. I let him get positions.
I didn't get positions.
Yeah, but it's the same thing of not getting tapped. You're telling me your defense is so good you defended everything he threw at you. That means
he caught me. He caught me once.
Shout out to my dog Misa. That means he was throwing fuck shit at you.
He caught me once with an armbar too. You can't tell. And
what kind of armbar?
I don't even know.
What kind of armbar? This one or from the guard?
No, that one.
He's caught me on that before too.
Because that one comes on tight. and quick.
I take it back. He's tried to get that on me and he couldn't break my grip.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've had a lot of people go for arm bars on me, and I'm fairly decent at defending arm bars.
I know, I've tried to arm bar you a bunch of times, my shitty arm bar.
Yeah, I'm fairly decent at arm bars, but, you know, Kyle would fucking catch me. Like,
He caught me in one today. How did he finish? Oh, he didn't. I defended the arm bar and he inverted triangled me, or triangled me from the top. Like when he's sitting on your shoulders.
Yeah, as long as fucking legs.
Fucking God.
Yeah.
And I was defending it. I was getting my fucking arm out, and I just felt this little hand reach around, and he was all.
Oh, that was that one time. Yeah.
No, that was today. Did that just
did it
today.
again? Louis' new thing is a fucking rape choke.
What's that on?
God damn it. Louis will you'll be wrong with him, and he'll fucking just put his hand on your neck and start pushing on your neck.
Someone earlier was saying that was legal, laughing. But I don't think it is.
Omar said it was legal.
What if I go two hands? Because I'll start fucking throttling.
I don't see why that.
From the guard.
I honestly don't see why that would be illegal.
Yeah, a lot of people do a no-gi for sure. The single one.
Yeah.
So as long as you don't squeeze.
Yeah, he just.
So you're telling me if I'm in somebody's guard, and I start posturing up and just pressure on their throat, we're good?
That's from my understanding.
I gotta get clarity on that, because a lot of motherfuckers are gonna get their throats crushed coming on.
That's exactly when Leo.
Because I can't pass the guard, but I'll definitely crush your throat.
I guess that's what you know. I don't know who was talking with Louis when he asked Omar, and Omar said yes, and he was like, "Great, another fucking technique that you can fucking use." And every time he does it though, I think of I need a rape whistle. Yeah.
yo.
It's fucking hilarious.
I feel like that when I roll some people.
Yeah, for reals. Sometimes it's rough. Today I did all right. I mean, he's been giving me light work, so I'm not.
Oh, perfect. He's been giving you light work because he knows you're hurt.
Today. I mean, I still have to roll with Louis and a few other guys. I usually get a 1 white belt at the end of the class.
So you didn't get the fucking. I was trying to get you today too. You didn't want the heat.
They didn't give it you. I wouldn't have said no.
I want to see this video because I know you have it videotaped.
I do have a videotape.
Send it to me.
No, I'm not sending it.
Oh, that's because he wasn't giving you the work.
I'll show you the fucking video, but I'm not sending it.
Why will you send it to me?
I'm not sending it. That's not how it works.
That is how it works. You push a little button and it gets sent to me.
No, it's because you have a bitch-ass fucking iPhone. Yep.
Let's take a poll in the comments.
I said it. Fuck iPhones. iPhones are for people that fucking are technology illiterate.
What are we?
Technology illiterate.
You got it out the first time. The second time.
That's what I said. Technology illiterate. I was trying to think of a different word to make it even sound worse, but they're like, "Oh, new iPhone. It's bigger. There's no buttons on it. It's fucking stupid."
You have green text.
I don't give a fuck if I have green text.
Everyone else does.
I love green text.
We're all secretly judging you.
I love green text.
That's back to the shit I say almost every episode. You're the most broke baller I know.
Androids are the fucking... What are you talking about? This is like $1,700.
Yeah, mine was too. But you have an Android because you're broke. That's struggle shit.
No, because I fucking love Android. I would never buy an iPhone.
Struggle shit.
Why would I ever buy an iPhone?
Because it says iPhone.
I would... If my work tried to give me an iPhone, I would never use it. I would shit on it. And be like, it broke. They're such a bad phone.
Why? Have you ever had one?
No.
So how do you know?
Because I've taken fucking pen test courses on phones.
I don't know what a pen test course is. Let's go back to you and getting beat up and not getting beat up.
Listen, Linda, listen. Anyways, you're fucking finally back to class. Are you planning on staying in class this week?
I'll be back next week. I'll finish moving tomorrow, the next day.
Do you know it's only 4 weeks till fucking Vegas?
Dude, I'm counting the goddamn days.
I'm so looking forward to it.
I am counting the days.
We're leaving one day early because we want to.
I might try to win a day early too, just to break your party up.
We just want to chill. Just go hang out.
Can I hang out?
No.
Can I get an invite to that?
You cannot.
Fuck! Can't get an invite to shit.
You cannot get an invite to that. No, I kind of want to watch some comedy shows out there. The comedy shows.
There's a lot of comedy right by the pizza place. There's comedy.
By the
bar
place?
By that bar.
Is there?
Yeah, there's a comedy.
We might go out there.
If you go in that street and you turn left, you go to the bar.
Did you see that big ass ball thing now?
Yeah, dude.
I'm fucking looking forward to seeing that.
I want to see the ball.
That looks. If you guys know what we're talking about in Vegas, they've been building for a year and a half now, maybe 2 years.
Yeah.
This dome, but it's all a screen, and they made it the shape of the world. They made Earth. They made it like a basketball. It looks crazy.
You see the eyeball one?
Yeah, the eyeball one.
Yeah.
It looks crazy. Imagine IBJJF or World League rented that place out. But I think it's the theater inside, isn't it?
I don't know what it is. It's big.
It's fucking huge.
But you were talking about earlier about coming back and shit, you know. This is one thing. I feel like I'm pretty mentally strong in general. Not a lot of shit gets to me. But the last couple weeks of not rolling and rolling in other places, I've been thinking about switching gyms. And I was like, man, like, is this the place for me anymore? Like, is this still my spot? Like, and it's been something I thought about. I've been thinking about for a while, probably about 6 months. Like, is this where I'm going to roll at forever, or for the time being, right? Because now I live
a little further down. Yeah.
I live further away. I live like 30 minutes away. So am I going to stay at this gym? And I thought about it. I've been thinking about it every fucking day. I think about it every day because all I do is think. If I'm not specifically working on something at work, I'm thinking about jiu-jitsu.
The answer is yes. He's staying at the gym. I can't see why you would leave.
There's a lot of options.
There are a lot of options. There's not a lot of opportunity to train under someone like Omar.
That's true. But there's a lot of good schools out there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
100% there's a lot of good
Like
schools.
there's a school in Lake Elsinore, which is about the same distance.
If
from
you
me.
said you were going to train with Keenan, I'd be like, fuck, that's dope. If
I
you
thought
said you
about
were going
that.
to go train
Keenan's
with
only an hour away.
If you said you were going to go train with Jocko, I'd be like, damn, that's dope. If you said you were going to go train at Atos, I'd be like, fuck, that's crazy.
Also an hour away.
There's no one else around here like
Atos
Omar.
is on the same
Who
street
else
as
is
Keenan.
here as Omar?
Well, I mean, so if in Lake Elsinore, there's a school that they do judo a couple days a week, and I think the instructor is an Olympian.
I looked at that specifically for their judo because I thought I'd love to go just do their judo.
So,
classes.
you know, I've been thinking about it for months because I want to travel. I'm like, man, is this the place for me? Is this, excuse me, fucking the pizza. Do I want to be able to wear a black gi? You know, how much does that matter to me, right? I've been thinking about it a lot. And I walked into the gym today and said, I'm fucking home, motherfuckers. Who wants to smoke? I ain't leaving. You ain't get me out of this, motherfucker. Everyone that wants me gone, I ain't leaving, motherfucker.
What did I say? What did I say?
That's my fucking spot, homie. All the homies came up, fucking hit me with the slap bump. That's where we're going, dog.
Everyone was asking for you all week. Where
The
the fuck is
fucking
your boy? Where the
King's
fuck
home,
is your
right?
boy? Where the
I
fuck
thought
is
you
your
said
boy?
I wasn't the king, motherfucker. Look at that look. He knows I'm fucking Kang.
Fuck outta here.
Kang, like
Fuck
fucking
outta
T.I.
here.
You know
No.
T.I.?
No.
K-A-N-G. Kang, homie. What's up? You don't know who T.I. is?
T.I. the rapper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kang, dog.
I never heard that. Okay.
He has a record called King.
I don't fucking...
But he's the Kang. He's the King of Atlanta. What's up, dog? King of fucking...
No. Hey, mate, good job. Good job. You made something of yourself.
What are you the king of? You got a fucking Android, bitch. I ain't no kings
king
of
of-
Androids.
I'm a king
There
of
ain't a
fucking
single
where I
Fortune
wanna be.
500 guy in the world's got an Android.
100%.
No.
100%.
100%.
I bet
not.
you Elon Musk doesn't have a fucking Android phone.
Doesn't. Yes.
I bet he has it. I mean, doesn't have an iPhone.
I bet he does.
I bet you doesn't.
I guarantee he does. There's not a single Fortune 500 guy in the world that only uses Android.
Does Elon Musk use an iPhone?
Hey Siri.
Of course.
He's trying to make his own phone.
He's probably trying to make his own.
Fuck Elon Musk.
You're right. He's probably trying to make his own fucking phone.
I don't know. I think we've
It's probably
been
a Tesla phone.
Tesla. This motherfucker made up a way to say a name which is Austrian, and it is not Tesla. It's a real name. Tesla was somebody's name.
Yeah, Nikolai Tesla. Blah.
Nikola Tesla.
Yeah, that guy.
Not Tesla.
Now it's Tesla.
Huh?
Now it's Tesla.
Yeah, I know, but he says Tesla.
I don't give a fuck what he says. I mean, maybe this is what
I'll
he's talking.
fuck up
That's
Elon,
fucked
too.
up. Now you're talking about shit about how people talk.
He's from South Africa. He doesn't have a lisp. He's like Tesla.
Hey, you don't know. You don't know. You
All
don't
I know. You got anything good?
I don't got shit.
He's
I just
not-
came back from training, so I mean, I just enjoying it, man. It's been fucking
Yeah,
good.
it felt fucking great today, dude.
I felt good. Like I said, I've been working a lot of bottom game because I'm just trying not to like do
Because you're the
anything.
bottom of the relationship.
And it's been fucking amazing. It's been awesome.
You're always playing bottom game. What are you talking about?
You're right.
I'm
Not
a-
really. Well, then when I get up to the top, then it's like
I'm
smeesh.
a pounder bottom.
Then it's smeesh.
Yeah.
Once
Power
I get
bottom.
once I get like guard or half guard, it's smeesh time. I go
From the
straight
top?
into it. Yeah. I did see you get sweep today.
By Josh? Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
he fucked you up.
It's funny. He's like, "Why'd you give me your leg?" And then I started cross facing him, and I realized he's not long enough for me to hold and cross face.
Yeah, he's short and strong.
Yeah,
Short as
I
fuck.
should have pushed my leg
He's
back
strong
through.
as fuck.
But I was so trying to get the knee slice, and then I was like, "Oh fuck!" As soon as he said it, I was like, "Oh, my leg's trapped." And then I was trying to move my leg, and I couldn't get it, so I started cross facing him, and it just made it worse. He slapped me.
Yeah, yeah. You
We
got
kinda-
to back out.
He would have won on points, but he wasn't close
You
to
got to
me.
back out. That's what I tell.
That motherfucker's grips are so good. You ain't grab back now shit, dude.
Yeah.
Holy God, you're up at death.
I was rolling with someone, and they grabbed their gi, and they were like, and they couldn't get out of it, and they're like, God damn
Did
it.
you say earlier you weighed 228?
No.
How would you say you weighed? 238?
I have a mic too. They can fucking hear, bro. 211.
Was that fasted, 211?
No. Wait. Yes, in the morning.
Nice. What do you think?
That's
Butt
what
ass
counts.
naked?
No. Just shorts.
Is what, 6 ounces?
Yep.
What do you think you weigh right now?
Probably like 215. 216. I didn't eat that much today.
I
I've been back on like the chicken and whatever.
I had half a pizza on the way here.
Dude, I made some chicken with. I tried to change it. I normally use this sauce, this seasoning that I get from Costco, and I used adobo and soy sauce, and I mixed it and let that shit sit, and then grilled that shit, and I dropped a fucking piece, and the dog got lucky. Fucking dog got lucky.
I hooked my dog up because I love him.
I know. I did. Although I was talking to the kids earlier, I was like, you know.
Maybe we should stop treating our dog so bad.
I was like, imagine if you had to eat this fucking dry food all the time. And she's like, yeah, but they get so excited. I'm like, they do. But everyone, and then I dropped the piece of meat.
Because they're starving.
So then I gave them fucking
equal amounts.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I cut it in half. I have to be careful though, because Thor gets greedy as fuck.
Anyway, this motherfucker's fat. I'm the king. Our camera's dying.
It is dying. It's blinking.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That's a good sign. That does tell you it's fucking dying.
Hit him with the fucking nose.
Oh. That'll be the fucking thumbnail right there.